Hello YouTubers. I am really excited about the modification I did to my 14-inch bandsaw. It's a Grizzly Bandsaw. It's a G0570, and what I ended up doing was taking this 1 horsepower motor off, 1.5 horsepower off. It's a standard Grizzly motor. And I converted my bandsaw so that I could hook up a 5 horsepower electric motor. And I've just got it on a pivoting on a shelf here, and the weight of the motor keeps the belt in tension. And this motor rotates, the RPM is 3,720. And the original motor was about 1750. So I had to reduce the speed to the wheels of the bandsaw. So it ended up being, in my case, where going from 3,750 to 1,750, I needed to reduce it. So it ended up being where this pulley here was 2 inches, and this pulley here is 5 inches. And I got the parts from McMaster Car, and these bearings also I got from McMaster Car. And in this case here, with the pulley on the inside, the shaft ended up being 3/4 of an inch. So 3/4 of an inch on this pulley, and then the 5/8 motor had a 5/8 inch, so I had to get a 5/8 inch diameter. And the one tricky thing about this bandsaw was, I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not, was this pulley right here. But so far, I've been running this thing for quite a while now, and so far that belt's held. And I figured the worst case scenario would be I'd have to buy extra belts and keep them on hand. And I think I could even find a belt that's the same as that, but just a heavier duty. So I'm not worried about that at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this piece of poplar here as a demonstration. And this is about 2 inches wide, and it's about 6 inches by 2 inches. And I'm going to rip it in half. And it's about 2.5 feet long. Now on my other motor, that would take me quite a while. My motor would, I'd have to cut, back off. Anybody with a 14-inch bandsaw is going to know that it'd take a while with a 1.5 horsepower. So, but with a 5 horsepower, even with this blade, it's getting kind of dull now. It'll still go through it like it's butter. It's amazing. I'm really happy with the conversion. So I'll hook my phone up here and I'll record it. So there you go. Even with a dull blade, it cut through it like nothing. If I put a sharp blade on there, I wouldn't even know there was wood there. So I'm really happy with this, putting a 5 horsepower motor on a 14-inch Grizzly Bandsaw. I really wanted to keep this bandsaw because it had the cast iron wheels, and it was a top of the line model at the time. I paid some extra money for the cast iron wheels and the heavier duty. So 5 horsepower motor, if anybody's ever wanted to contemplate putting a bigger motor on a Grizzly Bandsaw, or any bandsaw, well worth doing. All right, have a great day.